Welcome to another episode of LEGO World. Today's episode, I was challenged to build a rocket with a little rocket pad base. I can't think of the name of it now. So I had to think about how to make this rocket that was requested for me to build. So I tried to make the bottom of the rocket. This was an interesting build. And it was fun to build this one. I just had to figure out what I wanted to do. So as you can see, I'm building a rocket right now. You can build a rocket any way you want to. I chose to build it a little bit differently. Then we wanted to make the base for the rocket. I know there's another name for it, I can't think of it offhand. Oh, that's the name of it. I'm thinking of Launchpad for the rocket. Now the Launchpad for rocket is actually gonna be a little tricky to make. I had to think about how to build it. Because people had different ways of building it, and I'm limited to the Legos I have, so I had to decide what Legos to use. So as you can see here, that's the rocket that was requested to be built. It's not the same thing, but it's similar. To the one that I was requested to be built, so I built it the best I could. And I wanted to build the launch pad. And I was thinking about how I'm going to build this launch pad. what's it gonna look like in the end, and how high it's gonna be. I was trying to also think if I can do anything else to the rocket to make it look better. Well, the spaceship itself. There's still a lot of Lego pieces I would like to have that we don't have yet. So this is not. I'm trying to think about what I want to use for this space pad at this time. Do I want to go with maybe a flat, or maybe one of the plates at this point? That's already built for me. I mean, it just had me thinking where I wanted to start with it. So I'm thinking the crossing space plate would be a nice start. Because that's where we can put a rocket. So now I'm thinking, okay, I got my space plate out. It's good for a rocket, but now the question remains, how am I going to build the rest of the tower and everything? And yes, my rocket takes off. So yeah, that's a nice little feature that's been added to my rocket. So I was looking at the other space plates I had, and just to get an idea where I can go with it. Then I said it to myself, well, we gotta make it daytime, but I was thinking, well, the other space plates ain't gonna really help me. I would like to use the moon crater ones so badly for this build, but it's not needed. So I decided I'm gonna make my own plate and just add it onto my crosshair plate here. But I wanted it big enough to house the building setup. So here I'm just looking at the Lego pieces to see what pieces I want to add to it. You know, just get an idea of what I can do with it. So now I have to build the playset. So I'm going to use a 2x2x5 lattice tower. The reason I chose the lattice tower is when it's bigger, and it looks like it's construction bars a little bit. So now I'm measuring out. I have to measure out where I want to put the piece. I was also looking to see if there's any other pieces I want to use. Because I know I own one piece, but it's not in with my building set. So I had to go look for it. And I realized I got a lot of Lego objects. So the piece I need is the support girder. I don't know why they consider it a Lego object. To me, it's still a Lego piece. But I wanted to see if I can paint it. Bright red. Because that's the color I wanted to use on it. And found out you can't paint it. It has to stay the color that it is. Which is a shame because it would have been nice if I could choose the color first. But that's fine. I can use it the way it is. Hopefully, they'll have one in a different color later on or down the line. And one other showcase build. So here I'm just getting rid of my mess back on the ground. Tidy up my space. I don't like to make my space too messy. gotta set it to daytime again. So yeah, I'm going to start using my lattice tower. And I'm thinking, where am I going to place it? How far apart do they have to be? And try and think of the measurements I want it to be and what it's going to look like. So, by building with the lattice, it makes the it's gonna make the building look pretty good from what I can tell when I built it. And I was surprised what I came up with. I think this is one of my better builds yet. um, I know the rest of the week, the showcase, the rest of a couple of weeks coming up, the showcases will be the Chinese New Year's, which I'm happy for that. Gives me more playsets to play with. Since all four of them can come together to make one big playset, I don't think it matters how you put them together, but you'll see as I attempt to put them together. I like the fact that we got fireworks, so that's pretty awesome. So here I'm trying to decide where to build it, how high is it going to be, and what details I might want in it. And I'm still looking at the Lego pieces because I was thinking maybe there's some other pieces I can use. So here I'm just laying out where I think it should be or to be when building it, the tower. And right now I'm just guessing where I want the pieces to be. Because when I start building it, I'm going to have to compensate for error. Like, right here I'm compensating for error because I don't need those pieces. So now I got the building somewhat up. this piece to start filling it in. And you can see, off the bat, I have an error. One, they're floating, and two, I'm gonna have to compensate. So I decided to place these two things back. The two flat plates. Then I gotta switch over to my edit tool. Eventually, to add the tower things back. But here I'm just trying to make it look exactly the same, even it up. So now I can put my lattice tower back up. And I didn't know how this was gonna look. I'm just playing with my Legos as usual. Jumping pretty much back and forth. And that fit perfectly. So we got part of the structure, as you can tell, going. Now I just gotta make the walls and everything higher. So this is pretty much a fun build to do. It does take time to build it, because I had a lot of footage of me building it, and I had to narrow down what footage I wanted for this video. So now I'm going to start building upwards. And I gotta be very, very careful doing this, because last time I played with this particular object, if you put it in wrong, it will fall down. And I know that for a fact when the first time I played around with it. So now I'm gonna make it daytime. It's getting dark again. It's easier to build in the daytime. So I was trying to decide if I'm gonna have floors to this or not. And I was like, well, I might as well make some floors. And I'm gonna let the Lego program compensate to where to put certain bricks. That way I don't have to go and look for the bricks I need to build it. So this makes it way easier. And faster to build. So I'm looking at this from a distance to see what it looks like. And it looks like it's coming out pretty good. This was one of my actually biggest builds in the world that I have done. And try and keep building to a certain size because I'm afraid one day I'm gonna have so much builds in this world that it's gonna glitch my game like in Minecraft. I had that happen where it slowed down the game because there's so many builds. But so far, it's been holding up the game, so. And I love building in this game so much. I still want to work on Easter stuff as well. And I'm trying to think what Easter stuff I'm going to be making. I haven't thought about it yet. The Valentine's stuff they've been working on, I'm trying to think if I can add any more to it before I reveal everything at Valentine's Day. which I know you guys are going to be surprised at what was built. I am surprised at what was built. I couldn't believe I built some of the things I built for Valentine's Day. I never completed the Minecraft version of the one thing because I wanted to do a comparison. But the Minecraft version 1 just was taking too long to build, and one day I will finish that Minecraft version of what I was building, hopefully, and bring up a comparison. I will say this, Legos you can build a lot more in Minecraft, and Minecraft you can try to build stuff that you try to build in Legos, and it's a lot harder to build in Minecraft. And I actually learned that as I play both games, which I haven't been Minecrafting a lot lately. I'm waiting for Minecraft's major update to come out to see if it's worth going back to. And playing, but Lego Worlds right now is where it's at. I don't know why. I love this game. I love building in this game. I love collecting the Lego bricks and stuff in this game. I know everybody loves the minifigs because that's the first thing everybody looks for is where's those new minifigs? We need those characters. And this game is just amazing. I don't know how to really describe this game, how good it is. So now I'm just building upward with the lattice tower again. The lattice tower is pretty much going to be part of the main build of this structure. Right now it doesn't look like much, but when it's done, it's going to fit in perfectly. I'm just waiting to see what other showcases we get. I love the showcases. I'm liking the New Year ones a lot, the Chinese New Year. I think they did a good job making them. I'm looking forward to future showcases. I'm looking forward to any DLC they want to throw at me. I would gladly buy at this point. This game does not disappoint me at all. This game is one of the best building games I've played in thus far. So as you can see, I kind of skipped ahead a little bit here. And we started adding some stuff to it. We made an elevator. Doesn't work elevator. I wish it did work. It would have been awesome. So that's the structure with the rocket and elevator. Now we just gotta decorate it with Lego objects. As you can see, I got 2 rockets now. I figure I'll have one for my playset and one on the outside just in case I ever need to use a rocket in a different build. I will be continuing my other LEGO series, which is the Superheroes one. I don't know about Knack. I'm waiting to see how Knack does. And so far, it doesn't seem like anyone's interested in the Knack game that much. I think Knack is fun. But yeah, I'm going to decorate the top and put in satellite dishes, all sorts of goodies, computers, some chairs, and it's gonna look good when I get done. I'm surprised how this turned out. I threw up some space solar panels just for fun. I mean, you can decorate any way you want to decorate it. I just decorated it with this most of the space stuff because, well, that's what it's supposed to represent, which is space. Then I wanted to add fuel pumps for the rocket. Wasn't sure exactly where I want to put them, but I figured I'll put them here, which those actually work. Your character can go in and turn the nozzle and the fuel will pour out onto your character. I like these computer consoles, so I added some of these. I think the fun part of building is decorating it. After you're done building the structure, you decorate it, and you can decorate it any way you want. And it's just fun decorating these things. And I was trying to mix and match here. Make something a little different. Then I wanted it to have like screens, but there was a gap in between, so I filled in the gap with normal Lego bricks because I had nothing to really fill it in with. I thought about space antennas. It wouldn't look right, and I wanted to make it look a little bit better. So this was a fun build. I know my videos all over the place because it was a lot of footage, so I had to shorten it. But at least I shortened it to good parts, I believe. So all I'm just going to do is fill that in. And it doesn't look that bad. Now I'm looking for, I believe it was the chair. Set up some chairs here. That way you can have people sit at the command center. And what's fun about this build is it makes a good playset. It has different workstations, which I think is pretty cool. And towards the end I threw in one of space fueling vehicles. And I also added a generator. So here I went to my classic space. I looked for a vehicle that would make sense. Even though this is a space vehicle, it's even a fuel tank vehicle, and I figured I'd use that. And I added a generator at the last minute. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you got any questions, leave them in the comment section below. I'll be happy to try and answer them, and I'll see you guys on the next LEGO Worlds episode.
Huh.